Welcome to Braves Country Radio. We are excited to bring you a brand new season, your home for the classic call of radio baseball.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce today's teams as participants in this historic game.
Play ball!
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag! He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
It is the American game. You see a guy hit the ball out the ballpark, and that same guy can come up tomorrow in that situation and miss the ball and lose the ball game. Can bring you up here, it can bring you down there. One thing about it, though, you know it always will be a tomorrow. You got me today, but I'm coming back.
Think about it. What is there in your life, besides your love of family maybe, that carries all the way through from almost your earliest recollections till the day you die, and you care about it in one way or another? There are very, very few things that make that list, but we have a child's interest in baseball, so it will be one of the few things in my life that I have cared about in one way or another all the way through.
There's a lot of wonderful stillness in baseball that I love. Many seconds of stillness. When the pitcher has got the sign, the batter is crouched, the ball players all lean forward with their hands on their knees, and then very shortly the ball is delivered. But in that tiny period when the pitch and the fever of the crowd is tangible, there's a moment of absolute stillness that I treasure.
The best of us keep as much of that childhood with us as we grow into adulthood as we can muster. And the most creative, the most happy, the most fortunate of us are those who don't lose the sense of play. And even after we're past the point of being able to actually play the game with any skill, if we love it, then it's like Peter Pan. We remain boys forever. We don't die.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the radio news.
Sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. There is nothing wrong. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Adventures in Time and Space.
We offer you Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball.
Hi, folks. Join us now for another Braves ball game. Yes, sir. This is the one we've been waiting for. This is it. This makes you feel like it's spring and baseball, no more measles, and free tickets to the circus.
You're in Braves Country.
This is a reminder, disorderly conduct will not be tolerated. Please respect your fellow fan and refrain from any unruly behavior. Failure to comply with these guidelines will result in ejection.
It's all mixed up with peanuts, tobacco juice, and a hearty feeling among the fans joshing each other. Always this raucous, good spirit. Everybody came to have a good time. The whole stands full of people all roaring. In baseball, never known an instance where so instantly a whole crowd could be brought to its feet, roaring with delight over just a clean crack of a bat against the ball.
A lot of room in right center. If he hits one there, we can dance in the streets.
Line drive and a base hit! Just as the score of the tying run. Breathe to the plate. And he is safe! We're 1 out away, Braves country, from a trip to the World Series. Whatever superstition you've got, do it. The entire city of Atlanta, the entire South is standing on their feet. trying to will the Braves into the World Series. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And swung on and ripped over to Dansby Swanson. Dansby's got it. He fires over to first. Baby, sound the trumpets. Do the job through the streets. Your Atlanta Braves are headed to the World Series. And the place is going bananas.
Although edited, tonight's thriller contains suspense and violence which may be unsuitable. Parental discretion is advised.
You're in Braves country.
On a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
Hey, howdy, hi, and how the hell are you? Pull up an armchair, girls and boys. Pour you a cold one. It's time for Braves Country Baseball. You're listening live, and the scene is Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. We're set for pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play, the classic call, Braves Country Baseball. Hi, I'm Mac McGee. It's time to put it all aside for what should be a great game here on the diamond. As we take you out to the old ballpark, kick up your feet, let's take a journey back to the golden age of radio baseball. We'll do our best to paint the picture as the game goes along. Roll call is on the way. It's time to join the country club, join in the fun. It's time to chop along. Go ahead and put your game face on. Here are the starting lineups for today's action. Leading off in right field for the San Diego Padres, it's Fernando Tatis. 8 home runs, 44 RBI, 25 stolen bases, batting .286. Luis Rengifo, the designated hitter, batting second. 20 RBI, 3 stolen bases, batting .223. Manny Machado batting third, playing third. 22 home runs, 59 RBI, 2 stolen bases, batting .204. Ty France is batting cleanup and at first. 15 home runs, 41 RBI, 1 stolen base, batting .282. Jackson Merrill, center fielder for the Padres, is batting fifth. 13 home runs, 43 RBI, 20 stolen bases, batting .222. Campusano's behind the plate. 4 home runs, a .291 average, 12 RBI. Xander Bogaerts batting seventh and at short. 9 home runs, 38 RBI, 12 stolen bases, batting .220 on the season. Cronenworth playing second, batting eighth. 196 average with 3 home runs, 12 ribbies, 3 stolen bases. Bowen is in left field, 7 for 47 on the year, a 149 clip. 3 RBI, 4 stolen bases. On the mound for the San Diego Padres, it's Michael King, 6-7 with a 3.34 ERA and a 1.16 whip. 113 innings, 96 strikeouts, 45 walks, 11 home runs served. He'll be going head-to-head with Martin Perez. Los Matas is 6-6 with a 3.45 ERA, a 1.19 whip, 81 innings, 62 strikeouts, 65 hits allowed, 32 walks, 10 home runs served. Backing up Perez in the bottom of the first inning, leading off the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 18 home runs, 54 RBI, 2 stolen bases, batting .271. Ozzie Albies batting second, playing second. 15 home runs, 54 RBI, .262 on the year. Matt Olson batting third, playing first. 26 home runs, 59 RBI. Michael Harris will be patrolling center field for your Atlanta Braves. 18 home runs and 59 RBI, a .301 clip. Austin Riley, batting fifth, playing third. 12 home runs, 47 RBI, 6 stolen bases, batting .213. And Yastrzemski is batting sixth, the designated hitter. The Yaz has 6 home runs and a .228 average. Dubon, batting seventh and in left, 10 home runs, 53 RBI, 3 stolen bases, .262 on the year. Jim Jarvis comes in hitting .292 on the season with 1 home run and 6 RBI. Brewer Hicklin, 5 for 14, good enough for a .357 batting average and 2 RBI. He's batting ninth. Calling balls and strikes behind the plate tonight, it's Gabe Morales. Your first base umpire, Doug Eddings. Second base will be manned by Mike McClinsky. And down the third base line, it's Emil Jimenez. Game time temperatures here at Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. 86 degrees with the wind blowing in at about 9 miles an hour. Your Atlanta Braves come in minus 109 on the money line. San Diego plus 101. The over-under is 9, a virtual pick'em. Our pick to click today, Michael King. Well, we haven't had a lot of success with King over the years, including this year where he shut us down. But we're hoping for better things tonight. Hopefully he comes in, just doesn't have his best stuff. Looking at the numbers against, Michael Harris II is batting the best against him, along with Austin Riley. We're going to take Money Mike to click, and your Atlanta Braves to put a few on the board. The bullpen is good and rested. Give me Atlanta to win this one 5-3.
Keep playing like this, will be the laughing stock of the league.
All right, boys, let's get back to basics. This is a baseball. The object of the game is to keep the baseball within the confines of
Braves country.
Well, it's about that time. Grab you a cold one. Find you an armchair. Atlanta Braves baseball right here on Braves Country Radio. Your modern-day superstation bringing you pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves and our one-of-a-kind production. Take us anywhere you go for over 300 play-by-play games right here on the BCR. Please like and subscribe today. Don't forget to hype the videos. It helps the smaller stations to bring folks in so we can all root this great game on together. Join the country club today, and a special thanks to all the members in the country club. You help support the BCR. Welcome in, Braves Country. As soon as the 3D kicks in, we will bring it to you. Pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves here on Braves Country Radio. And we got a false start, so we got to wait for it to load up again. Atlanta Braves are wearing their home whites. Braves across the chest in red, outlined in navy. Same with the piping down the middle and on the sides of the pant legs. Blue ball cap, red bill. The white A representing the city of Atlanta since 1871, from Boston to Milwaukee to the A. The oldest continuous sports franchise in North American sports history. Padres once again will be wearing their home browns, dark brown on top, yellow writing with San Diego across the chest. Light brown pants with a dark brown stripe down the side. Home plate umpire Gabe Morales dusting off the plate one last time. Perez, number 33, in your program, number 1 in your heart tonight. He is set to come off the IL. Left to right across the outfield for your Atlanta Braves. It'll be Dubon, Harris, and Hicklin. And the first pitch on the way. Yes, sir. It is baseball time in Braves country. The first pitch is smack back foul. Fernando Tatis, the batter. It's 0-1. Lefty-righty matchup. The 0-1 misses high. 1-1. Braves nothing, Padres nothing. Just getting going here. Infield back into the left. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss down and in. 1-2. The 1-2 count, misses down and away. That'll even it up 2-2. Left to right across the outfield. It's Dubon, Harris, and Hicklin. The 2-2 pitch. Perez brings it. Caught looking upstairs. Strike 3. Sit him down, Joe. My fingers are so. 1 away. Good pitch on the upper top of the zone there. Just painting the edge. 90-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Too close to challenge this early in the game. It was a borderline pitch. We'll take it. Rengifo, the batter, lefty-righty matchup. First pitch, right there at the knees. It's 0-1. Rengifo batting .223 on the year, 20 RBI. The 0-1 pitch. Perez brings it. Swing, rips it down the line. Foul. Plenty foul. It's 0-2. So an 0-2 count. Nothing your score. Top of the first inning. We'll keep you updated on Phillies Dodgers. It's 2-0 Philadelphia early going there. The 0-2 misses outside wide. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Brings it. Swing, chopper on the ground, deep in the hole. Backhanded by Jarvis. Jarvis fires it across the infield. A perfect B, and it's a 6-3, 2 down. Good play there by Jarvis. Had a long way to go to round off that his route to the ball. What you'll get for Martin Perez is a 5-pitch mix. The first pitch on the way to Machado is just off the plate, called for a strike. We'll take that wide strike. It's 0-1. Throws a changeup 32% of the time, and the sinker 30, cutter 21, and curveball 11. The four-seam, just to keep you honest, at about 7% of the time. Pitch misses high and out of the zone. It's 1-1. 1-1 count. Manny Machado with 2 home runs in this series. 7 for 19 against the Braves in 2026. 1-1 misses down and away. Ball 2, 2-1. Two-1 count. Infield back into the left. Outfield deep and straight away. Upstairs. Cutter misses 3-1. That's the pitch that he struck out Fernando Tatis on, but he couldn't get the zone there. The 3-1 pitch. Just off the plate, ball 4. And he'll head to first with 2 outs. Dodgers have put a run on the board. Solo shot. I believe that was Dalton Rushing. Not 100% sure. Check on that in a second. So they've cut that lead in half. Good news. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch, Martin Perez fires a cutter in there. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Turns and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ty France batting .282 on the year, 15 home runs. The 0-2. Brings it. Upstairs, misses high. 1-2. One-two count. Upstairs just misses with that sinker, man. He's just missing these spots. 2-2. But so far, so good with Perez. He looks pretty sharp altogether. The 2-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase off the edge, and it is a full count. Martin Perez, 19 pitches on the season. The payoff pitch, fouls it back. Braves nothing, Padres nothing. Top of the first inning. 1 on, 2 outs. The pitch, swing, lifted into right field. Right there is Brewer Strickland. Hicklin, I don't know what I'm saying. Brewer Hicklin, and that'll end the inning. Thinking 100 Strickland. We'll be back in a flash. 0-0 your score here in Braves country.
Get this bus moving. Stop. Come back. Too late.
Roll call! Yeah, roll call!
You're in Braves country.
I beg your pardon, we didn't promise you a rosemary garden. Senior dog, Uncle Charlie. James Ray, Scotty B. Smith 87, Mark Ricky Ricardo, Lucy's home. Happy birthday to your wife Lindsay, Mark. Steve Sonderland, Butters, Rich 22, Dirty Bird, Right Said Fred, good to see you, Fred. Justin Green Machine, Trina. Teeters totter, but they don't fall down. Darren Sembley, Royal Pita, Chris Hughes, Timmy Panel, Timmy, KC Thinker, Michael King goes to work now as we start the bottom of the first inning. Drake Baldwin, the batter. First pitch on the way. Swatted back foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. King comes set. Turns and kicks. Infield back and to the right as we line this up. Inside swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So an 0-2 count. 0-0 your score. Baldwin batting .271, 18 home runs. The pitch in the dirt, 1-2. One-two pitch. Slider misses. That'll make it 2-2. 2-2 count. Standing on deck is Ozzie Albies. Olsen is in the hole. Braves nothing. Padres nothing. Game 3 of a 4-game series. The 2-2 pitch. Outside wide, 3-2. Sure to make a mental note of it, but Game 4 tomorrow is a day game. It's a getaway day. It's 12:15. We'll come on the air at noon. Full count to Drake. Brings it. Outside wide, ball 4. So he'll head on down to first. Nothing wrong with the leadoff walk.
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Rules the Drake.
The Drake is good.
The Drake is good. Left to right in the outfield for the Padres. It's Bowen, Merrill, and Tatis. Around the horn, third to first, Machado, Bogarts, Cronenworth, and France. Campy behind the plate and King on the hill. First pitch upstairs. Misses high to Ozzie Albies. It's 1-0. Feels like a game Ozzie needs to get going. It's been a few days since he's gotten into one. The 1-0 count. Open stance from the left side, batting .262. 15 home runs. 1-0 misses outside wide. Ball 2, 2-0. .2-0 count. Infield back into the right. Huge hole on the left side, by the way. If he punches a bunt down there, as the 2-0 misses. Outside wide, ball 3, 3-0. I mean, there is... Where you would normally have the shortstop sitting is where the third baseman is. There is nobody on the left side, the 3-0. Outside wide, ball 4. And he'll head on down to first, so realistically, it does not matter if you can't hit the strike zone.
I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz, and nobody beats me.
And it's a 4-pitch walk. King has been very dominant against the Braves in games past. Hopefully he doesn't have it today. We'll take it. Maybe he went out and tied one on. Hopefully someone was in charge of getting him out on the town last night. Matt Olson coming to the plate. Always reminds me of that story of Babe Ruth in Chicago where the White Sox decided they were going to take him out on out partying so he wouldn't be worth a hoot. And he goes out and drinks them under the table till 4, 5, 6 in the morning back when they played all day games. And after he smacks a home run in that following game, he gets up at the top of the stairs. The first pitch to Matt Olson is down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Infield back and to the right. He gets up and famously sits on the top of the steps and says, "Hey boys! Hey boys! Where are we going tonight?" 1-0 count. And Campy, I guess assuming it's his glove. It looks like his glove might have broken. So everything's going wrong. Two on, nobody out. This is 11 pitches into the first inning. Braves nothing, Padres nothing. You'd love to get an early lead for Martin Perez. King now set, the pitch on the way, right there, taken all the way, sweeper. It's 1-1. 1-1. Michael King in 3 starts versus the Braves, the 1-1 down and in 2-1. He has a 2.03 ERA and 11 strikeouts. The 2-1 pitch. King looks back, brings it high and outside the zone. 3-1. He's 1-0 because he didn't get a lot of run support, but man, he has been brutal against Atlanta. Most of that has been out in San Diego, so hopefully we can flip the script on him. The 3-1 count. Swing. Rifles the sinker deep down the left field line, foul, and it's a full count. He had 1 start against the Braves when he was a New York Yankee. The other 2 have been in San Diego. Full count. Inside, ball 4. So he'll head on down to first, and everybody will move up 90 feet. And what do you know? What do you say?
It's not water.
Ducks on the pond all day.
Ice House. Smooth as it gets.
Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach for the San Diego Padres, is heading out to the mound. Michael Harris II coming to the plate. Ducks all over the pond. And here comes home plate umpire Gabe Rouse to bust up the powwow. Bases juiced. Nobody out. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And here comes Michael Harris II. First pitch on the way, swing and a miss over the changeup. It's 0-1. Harris doesn't have to try to do too much here. Just put the ball into the outfield. You'll score at least 1 run. Put the ball in play, period. You should score a run. The 0-1. Down and in. Almost got him with the slider. I think Harris was trying to take one for the team there. He didn't even budge as that slider went by his leg. You like to see that. You just don't want to see him get injured. Harris batting .301 on the year with 18 dongs. The 1-1 in, swing and a miss. That changeup, man, he is not picking that thing up. It's 1-2. So he's trying to avoid the strikeout here. That would be the worst case scenario. Austin Riley stands on deck. Yaz is in the hole. The 1-2. Infield back into the right. Huge hole down the left side. Pitch outside wide, change up, 2-2. They were trying to get him chase that change up again, but this one it was well off the plate. If he hits it to the left side of the infield, all kinds of room. They're squished together on the right. The 2-2 from King. Swing, hard hit ball to the first base, and that's going to score a run. It's going to be a G3. I thought maybe it was foul at first, but just a slow reaction from the first baseman, France. And it'll be a G3 and an RBI fielder's choice for Money Mike.
What they know about that?
God bless you, Mike. Keep your game tight.
Never know. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle.
So second and third and 1 out. The fly ball could double the lead. Austin Riley, the batter, first pitch sweeper misses up top. It's 0-1. Infield back into the left. In into the left. The 0-1 swing and a miss, chases the sweeper off the plate. And it's 0-2. King looking for a strikeout here to help his cause. On deck is Yaz. The 0-2. Caught looking upstairs, strike 3. Austin Riley takes another one right down the throat, 2 away. So 2 down, and it's going to be up to the Yaz with runners at second and third. A single would still score 2. Riley looking back in disgust, but you got to swing the bat there. A, it was in the zone B. If you truly believe it wasn't, you can always challenge it. But regardless, you got to swing the bat when it's that close with 2 strikes. Mike Yastrzemski, the batter, first pitch, sweeper. Touches the edge on the outer part of the plate. Kissing the black, it's 0-1. Yastrzemski batting .228 on the year, a .680 OPS. 6 home runs. The 0-1. 4-seamer right down the pipe. It's 0-2. It's a pretty good pitch right there. The 0-2 count. Brings it. Down and in, 1-2. I don't know if you can make it out on your screen, but King does this crouching, almost like a crouching tiger hidden dragon type of thing in between pitches. He always bends down and then comes up and then delivers. The 1-2. Misses high, 2-2. 2-2 count. Braves lead it 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. The 2-2. Caught looking, strike 3. Back-to-back backwards Ks. Nobody swinging the bat. Riley and Yaz, terrible job. But the Braves put one on the board. Top of the order got us on the board. We'll go to the top of the second, leading just 1-0. Where do you come from? Where do you hail from?
You're in Braves country.
It's always great to hear where everybody's listening here in Braves country. One to nothing, your score. Kind of a disappointing first inning for the Braves. We would have liked to have gotten at least one more out of that. 2 backwards Ks. But we'll take the 1-0 lead heading into the second inning. It'll be Jackson Merrill to face Martin Perez. First pitch on the way is right there for a strike. Lefty-lefty matchup. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Upstairs for a strike. 1-1. 1-1. Or 0-2 count, excuse me. 0-2 count. One to nothing your score. Still no hits in the ball game for either side. The 0-2 pitch rolls it foul. Change up. Do it again. O2 pitch. Cutter misses well off the plate. 1-2. Still 2-1. Philadelphia leads the Dodgers in the bottom of the fourth. Dodgers had a threat going on. Failed to score. The 1-2. Swing. Fouls away. Riley and Yaz must have come up to hit for them too. You don't need to swing no stinking bat. The 1-2. Lifts it high and deep into left field. Not quite deep enough over there to make the grab is Dubon. One away. What's Randy rambling about? Getting his meds or something? Lefty-righty matchup here to start off. Cutter right there on down and away. Campuzano, the batter. It's 0-1. Luis Campuzano batting .291 on the year, 929 OPS, 4 home runs. The 0-1. Misses on the outer edge, 1-1. He typically starts against the lefties, affirming vice versa against the righties. The 1-1 changeup misses 2-1. On deck is Bogarts. Cronenworth is in the hole. 2-1 pitch. Inside, almost gets him. 3-1. So a 3-1 count. Perez brings it. Off the plate, ball 4. So we'll return the favor and walk a batter here in the second inning. It's the second walk of the day for Perez, King with 3. And we'll see if that leads to problems for Martin Perez. Perez has not been on the IL very long. You would think that he would have a normal pitch count. They might be a touch quick to go get him. And with Sale on the mound tomorrow, first pitch outside. Sinker misses. It's 1-0. With Sale on the mound tomorrow, you would think possibly they could be a little aggressive tonight. The 1-0. Upstairs just grabs the up top strike. It's 1-1. One count. Brings it. Drops it on the outer edge, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, changeup down and in, 3-1. Three-1 count. 1-0 your score. 1 on, 1 out. Dixon fires right down the pipe, Cutter. Full count. Standing on deck, Cronenworth, the left-hander, in the hole, Bowen. Payoff pitch, nowhere near the zone, ball 4. So that's the third walk of the night already for Martin Perez. As he walks 2. That pitch was that thing was up around his eyeballs. And Cronenworth, the batter. Double play can get you out of this real quick. Jeremy Hefner out there to talk to him. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch upstairs, drops the bunt down, pops it back behind the plate. It's 0-1. Turns and kicks, swing, chops it back behind the plate. It's 0-2. Infield is playing back into the right double play depth. You got an 0-2 count. He's gone sinker to start off the at-bat. The 0-2 pitch. Swing! That ball smoked down the right field line, but foul. Starting to see a couple guys warm up in the bullpen already for Atlanta. Starting to get up and stretch. They're not quite in that get-ready mode, but you can see them. Couldn't make out who that was. The 0-2 count. Brings it. Cutter in the dirt, nowhere near the zone, and it is 1-2. Runners will stay put. The ball did get away. Good chase by Drake Baldwin. One-two count. Prez looking in, the pitch, swing, that ball's belted down the right field line. That ball's just foul. Prez playing with danger here. 1-2. Martin comes set. Swing, fouls it away. We'll do it again. That time went with the sinker. He's gone sinker, change-up cutter, and then back-to-back sinkers. Medeiros is standing up. Didi is throwing a ball off the wall that neither one of them are in what you would call warm-up position, but they're starting to stretch. The 1-2 pitch, nowhere near the zone. Cutter misses, and it is 2-2. So Deuce is wild, 2 on, a 2-2 count. Trouble a-brewing here. The 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strike out there, change up, and there's 2 down. That'll bring the number 9 hitter bowling to the plate. That's probably the best changeup he's thrown all night. Jace Bolin, right-handed bat. First pitch swinging. Chops the cutter down the line. It's 0-1. 47 at-bats this year for Jace. A 149 average. 391 OPS. 3 RBI. 6 foot, 215 pounder. Out of Norwood, Ohio. The 0-1 swing and a miss. Pulled the string on that one. It's 0-2. So an 0-2 count. Braves clinging to a 1-0 lead. Just getting going here in the top of the second inning. The 0-2. Change up just off the plate. 1-2. Standing on deck, the top of the order, Fernando Tatis. So this is not really the place you want to start nibbling. The 1-2. High and out of the zone, nowhere near the spot. 2-2. Martin Perez, by the way, 50 pitches, and he had a very short first inning. This has got to be 30, 35 pitches in this inning alone. The 2-2. Caught looking strike 3. Punched him out on the cutter, and that'll end the inning. Maybe he'll get on the bench and get himself some Powerade and power us through another few innings. Braves lead it 1-0.
What's for dinner? Hey, Chef, what's for dinner?
My favorite. What's for dinner?
Get in my belly!
Blob, the Blob, Blob Barker, Blob of the Hut, and Rub-a-Dub Chub.
What do you want for dinner?
I don't care.
One large jambalaya, please.
Jambalaya.
Think he can't fit through doorway.
Oh, this is fantastic.
You got my shirt at the big and small shop? When did I make the crossover?
I can't feel my hands.
You gonna eat your cornbread? It's the wood that makes it good.
Oh my God, I'm fatter than the skipper.
No and then. No and then. No and then. No and then.
I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah, Chinese food seems kind of complicated. Well, maybe for a less experienced chef.
That ketchup?
It's just a base. You don't understand cooking.
Hey, you know what? I just figured out what I want for dinner. A nice hot bowl of shredded stew.
Gazpacho, por favor.
Por favor.
I'm part Spanish.
Adios, muchacho.
Maybe you're getting cheese ball syndrome.
I love broccoli. It's good for you.
Then maybe you'd like to have a piece.
Vile weed!
Hurry up and munch those fries. We've got to get back to work soon.
One large crab bisque to go.
You want bread? You're pushing your luck, little man.
You know what? I'm sorry. I've had shredded stew before, and it sure as diddly didn't taste like that.
I'll tell you what, a refill on this delicious exotic tea.
That's duck sauce.
That is good.
We're trying to lose weight.
Fatty McButterpants.
Lay off there, I'm starving.
I'm gonna order us some pizza. A little neighborhood joint called Domino's.
Domino's?
Everybody enjoying the food so far?
Oh my God, yes. We're gonna come tomorrow night and every other night for the rest of our lives.
Oh, and don't cheap out on the tip. We all know you're loaded now. What's for dinner?
Welcome back. First pitch on the way. Four-seam fastball right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Rosemary asking if Rich has a better half. I mean, I think he's got 3 or 4 personalities. The 0-1, swing and a miss, sweeper. It's 0-2. Charlie said something about Sonic. Man, I have not had Sonic in forever. We don't have one around here. The 0-2. Outside wide 1-2. They used to have a Sonic. When I lived in Tennessee, they had a Sonic right down the road almost every place that I lived in. And they had a killer deal on Tuesday nights. I wonder if they still have it. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go around? They said he did. Strike 3. Sweeper well out of the zone. 1 away. It was like a 2-for-1 hamburger deal that you got like 2 burgers and 2 fries, 2 sodas, something like that. I just remember it was incredibly cheap. We used to go there every Tuesday. I wonder if they still have that going. Edward Spry, good to see you, sir. First time in a long time. Jim Jarvis, the batter, takes the first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Smacks the black with the sweeper, 1-1. Well, that's what I was saying, Senior Dogs, that Michael King normally runs roughshod through the Braves. The good news is he threw a lot of pitches in that first inning, about 30. The 1-1, pop up, get out of play. So if we can run his pitch count out, we can get him the heck out of this game. And if they're trailing, even better, because they won't use the back of the bullpen. The 1-2 pitch, swing, rolls it on the ground, and that ball's going to get through the infield. Little worm burner for JJ getting on board. First hit of the game.
You know, JJ, I tell you, man, you got too much class.
What can I say? This is it. 100% pure butter.
Edward Spry bringing us some good luck.
I think you better slow down. Just slow down. I can't. My motor is running. I can't stop. Happy, bright, pure dynamite.
Righty-righty matchup. Brewer Hicklin, the batter. First pitch swinging, fouls it straight back. It's 0-1. Yeah, I don't see all the chats, Edward. I just glance over when I can. It was good to see you, sir. Hope you're hanging in there. By the way, every time I look up, the Dodgers are threatening, but they're not scoring. The 0-1. They have taken the 3-2 lead finally. The 0-1 pitch, swing, rips it down the left field line, get fair, just foul. Brewer Hicklin, he keeps that straight and he gets down the corner. Jarvis might have scored. Nola is on the mound for the Phillies tonight. I'm trying to remember who it was for the Dodgers. It was one of their also rans. I believe it was Lauer. So they're going to need some runs to beat Philly tonight. Did y'all catch the end of that game, by the way, last night at the Phillies? As the throw goes over to first. Jarvis, not sure if he was back in time, but the first baseman over there, France, couldn't hold on to the ball regardless. So he's back in safely on an 0-2 count. We finished here. It's funny, I thought about calling the last part of that game, but they'd gone to a break, and I didn't know what kind of break they'd gone to, so we bailed on it as the 0-2 pitch, swing, lifted. High and deep into center field, going back on the track at the 400-foot mark for a loud out number 2. Hicklin gave that baby a ride. And there's 2 down, bringing up Drake Baldwin, who walked his first time up. I didn't think he hit it that very hard, but the way Hicklin hopped, he thought he got into it. You can always tell that look in the hitter's eye when they think they really clocked one. It started going backwards, like, well, maybe he did knock it out. First pitch is high and outside, changeup missing, it's 1-0. Drake, one of 3 Atlanta Braves to walk in the first inning. He came in to score on a ground ball by Harris. It was Drake, Ozzie, and Olsen all led off the game with walks. The 1-0, swing, rips it into right field. That's down for a base hit. And Jim Jarvis will go corner to corner. And the Drake has this brewing.
You don't like the Drake?
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
The Drake is good.
Runners on the corners. There are 2 outs. Ozzie Albies coming to the plate. Hard hit ball. They're playing the Braves hitter so far back. Tatis had no shot there. Gonna need about tree fitting. First pitch on the way. Outside wide, Ozzie Albies. It's 1-0. 1-0. Kicks and grips. Swing. Whistles it back to the backstop. 1-1. Dodgers lead the Phillies 3-2. They are in the 5th inning. Really the only game of note right now. Marlins do not start for another 10 minutes. The 1-1. Brings it. Upstairs, misses high. Should be a ball. They check down the line. It is 2-1. He did not go around. Max Fried came back for the Yankees today, pitching the second game of their doubleheader. It's 0-0 in the 4th. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss sweeper. 2-2. And he left that over the plate. Ozzie just couldn't time it up. He did. We'd have scored at least 1 there. That ball got way too much of the plate. The 2-2 count. Chased a bad one off the plate, strike 3. Ozzie Albies. You're going to need an oar or a paddle or something to get something done there. We'll go to the top of the 3rd, still clinging to a 1-run game.
Well, Tuscaloosa is a small town, so when I find out who came up in my house today while I was at work and took in my toilet and left it there and wiped their with my favorite towel and then drank my last yoo-hoo, it's gonna be hell. I'm telling you, that was some twisted but I can get way more twisted with it, I promise you. Small town. I'm gonna find out.
I ain't gonna lie, I be scared to check on people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because they might need $50 till Friday.
One thing about me is if you're gonna start acting nonchalant, I'm gonna start acting not your.
Oh, okay. So anyways, as I was saying, man, that's why cereal is supposed to go in before the milk, bro, because, you gotta be a psychopath to do it any other way.
I'm supposed to have dinner plans, and this person's like, hey, I totally forgot something. Could we do a late dinner? What time is late dinner? 8:15! 8:15? You want me, an elder, to eat dinner at 8:15? 8:15. My bedtime routine is either starting or wrapping up at 8:15, one of the two. But I ain't eating dinner at 8:15. 8:15! This isn't gonna work.
I was a lousy catcher until I got Bill Dickey there. He really worked me, boy.
Bill Dickey did drills with his catchers in spring training, and it was the cruelest drill I've ever seen. He would stand at home plate, put the catchers at the backstop, and hit line drives in the dirt, to the left, to the right. And Yogi never got tired, he never quit, but it made him a much better catcher because he worked very hard.
Bill Dickey set the bar by playing in 100 games, 13 seasons in a row. When Yogi became the catcher, he was catching 150 games a year.
Because let's be real, sometimes marriage is just getting a text that says, hey, did you get that code they just sent you? I need that.
Welcome back. 1-0 your score. Braves lead the Padres. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch changeup. Misses down and in. Pitch off the plate. And Perez. I guess he got a strike called on that one. Why did they let singers and rappers try to throw baseballs at the two outside wide 3-1? I don't know who this guy is, but I guess he did some kind of a bobblehead promotion tonight. They showed his pregame pitch to the pitcher's mound. That thing was terrible. The 3-1 swing and a miss. 3-2. In fact, they should let the kids see them throw a baseball before they buy their album, thinking they're cool. Pitch down below the knees, ball 4, and Fernando Tatis gets a leadoff walk, and more importantly, Martin Perez has walked 4 people. We're only in the 3rd inning. Start of the 3rd. Luis Rengifo, the batter. First pitch swinging, chopper over towards 3rd. Only play's going to be to first, 5-3, and the tying run is in scoring position. Kind of a slow hopper, and with Tatis' speed, no real place to go but right there. Lefty-righty matchup, Machado. First pitch, change up right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Machado, 22 home runs on the year. He walked earlier tonight. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss over the top, change up. It's 0-2. Phillies have tied it up with the Dodgers. Lauer is the pitcher for the Dodgers, or a version of. If you're not familiar with Eric Lauer, he's about like a Martin Perez, just a soft-throwing left-hander. The 0-2 pitch, swing, fouls it back, and we'll do it again. The hope is Nola isn't on tonight. And the Dodgers can outscore him because they're not going to outpitch him. 0-2 for Martin. Looking back the runner at second. Brings it. Swing. Slices it foul. The 0-2. Swing lifted. High into right field, not very deep. Underneath it is Brewer Hicklin. 2 down. One on, 2 outs. And coming to the plate is Ty France. Got to be careful here, Ty France. 15 home runs on the year. First pitch, swing and a miss. Change up off the edge. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Brings it. Swing, chopper over to third. Riley's got it, flips it to first, and that'll get us out of the inning. So he hasn't been overly dominant, but he's getting the job done. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 your score here in Braves country. On this date, 1932, Mickey Cochran completes a cycle with the 7th inning single when the A's beat the Senators at Griffin Stadium 7-4. Additionally, the Philadelphia catcher triples in the first, homers in the third, and doubles in the sixth, driving in 4 runs and crossing the plate 3 times of his own. On this date, 1954, in the 9th inning, Yankee skipper Casey Stengel put center fielder Mickey Mantle at shortstop to replace weak-hitting Willie Miranda, moving Irv Noren to center to take Mick's place, with pinch hitter Hank Bauer staying in the game in right. The move proves unnecessary when the Commerce Comet hits a walk-off homer in the bottom of the 10th, giving the Bronx Bombers a 4-3 victory over the White Sox. And on this date in 2012, Cincinnati Reds Barry Larkin, who spent his 19-year career with the Reds, is inducted into the Hall of Fame. The former 12-time All-Star and a lifetime .295 hitter won the Gold Glove 3 times and is a 9-time Silver Slugger winner. And that's your Braves Country Radio on this date in baseball history. Find us on YouTube and Facebook today. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and the Atlanta Braves lead this one 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Atlanta. 0s across the board for San Diego, but the big story in this game has been the walks issued by both teams. 7 total walks, 3 by San Diego, 4 by the Braves. Michael King will go back to work. First pitch swinging. Matt Olson, the batter, fouls it away. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Down and in, 1-1. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Olsen standing out of the box. And a 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch, outside wide sinker, 2-2. God bless America, man. They keep showing that damn first pitch of the night from the celebrity. I don't think that dude's ever thrown a ball in his life. So a full count after that pitch misses well outside. Pitch on the way. Swing! Sweeper. Just got a piece of it. We'll do it again. The payoff pitch. Outside wide ball 4. His second walk of the night. Jermaine Dupree is the guy that threw the ball tonight. First pitch is outside wide for a ball. It's 1-0. The name doesn't ring a bell. He's from Asheville, North Carolina. He's 53. But evidently, he's been in the music business a long time. Righty-lefty matchup. Pitch right there. Change up on the outer edge. It's 0-1. King at 56 pitches, the 1-1. Inside, good hard sinker, but missed the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 count. Braves lead it 1-0. Going to flip over to first real quick. Not that Olsen's any kind of a threat to go. Every time someone throws over to first, Olsen always has a smile on his face. Like, dude, I've got one stolen base this year, and you can make an argument that they shouldn't have given him a stolen base when they did. The 2-1 misses high, ball 3-1. Thought I would know it if I saw what songs he's singing, but I have no idea who the guy is. But anyways, they keep showing him throw the ball to home plate. And I'm telling you right now, your grandmother can do a much better job. The 3-1 swing pops it back foul. Full count to Michael Harris. It looked worse than... Who was it? Was that 50 Cent that had the... Yeah, 50 Cent that had the bad one that everyone made fun of his release. It looked worse than that one because the ball jetted off to the right. The payoff pitch, swing, slaps it on the ground over to third, and the Gold Glover Machado shovels it to second. And they're going to say that he's out. Olsen, I think, is looking to see whether or not he held the bag. Really close play. Weiss is taking a look at it, and he does not want to challenge it. 1 away. So a fielder's choice. Hard hit ball. Good idea by Harris to go that way. Machado was able to get to it. Still an enormous... Yeah, he definitely held the bag. So Riley will be the batter. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way. Off the plate. Called for a strike. Bad call by Gabe Morales. It's 0-1. The 0-1. King brings it. Outside wide, 1-1. Austin Riley struck out looking with the bases loaded. 1 out in the first inning. Perfect opportunity for the Braves to score a run. He just did not swing the bat. Same thing for Yaz, who's standing on deck. 1-1 count. They flip it over to second, and Harris, he was leaning. They almost got him just back in time. One pitch inside, 2-1. King, by the way, 63 pitches here in the third. That's incredibly high. If you just don't hit into a double play in this inning, you're going to run his pitch count up. The 2-1 misses high, 3-1. Thank you, Charlie. The 3-1. Flip it over to first again. So Harris, he knows that if they go over there again, they got to get him. He could be going. It is a 3-1 count. You don't want to run yourself out of an inning per se. And runner swing and a miss, change up, full count. Michael started to go, but he slammed on the brakes. Standing on deck is Yaz. Dubon is in the hole. And they're going to flip over there. He did not throw over there, and he's going to draw what is essentially a balk. And Harris goes back down to second base. When he stepped off the bump and turned around to throw, Harris is the one that kind of engaged that because he started getting him to go, then he darted back to the base. And when King turned around to throw it to first base, Harris was already back, and at that point he realized it was over. Campuzano was pointing to first base to help him out, but it wasn't quick enough. So a full count, swing, fouls it back. It's a little bit of cat and mouse game over there. It's like Max Muncy just hit a 2-run home run a second ago, so the Dodgers lead that game 5-3. Good news against the Phillies. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Riley, every time you think he's figured it out, he hangs a couple of Ks on you. 2 down. So it'll be up to the Yaz. Hopefully he doesn't strike out again. 0 for 1 with the strikeout looking, and the bases loaded last time. This time he comes up with Harris in scoring position. And the infield is back and to the right. So if he dribbles anything to the left side, he's got a chance to get it through the hole. First pitch on the way. Swing, chopper off the plate. It's 0-1. It is 68 pitches from King now. And to give you an idea of where you want to be in the bottom of the third as you leave the inning, you want to be around 45, so he's well north of where he would like to be. The 0-1 to Yaz, swing. Lazy pop-up, lazy fly ball. And that'll end the inning. Finally comes down into Jackson Merrill's glove, and the Braves threaten, but once again come up snake eyes. We go to the top of the fourth. 1-0, good guys.
I am absolutely not a red flag. I told you what was wrong with me. I'm a caution sign at best.
Yeah, this is legit. Anybody just not feeling themselves lately? Like, don't have the drive, don't have the push, don't have any of that. I get it. People run out of fumes. They run out of fumes. I get it. But, on a side note, I'm going to up some chihuahuas. I'm just letting you know.
I wouldn't give a how long she helped you look for it, Mama. Cheryl is the one who took that $300 off your coffee table. Mama, I know she's the one who took it because when that stupid started looking behind the mounted TV on the wall, there was your damn sign. Who the misplaces anything behind a mounted TV?
If your son came home one day and said he was a girl, what would you say?
When people you've admired and even idolized as a kid say, in effect,
welcome to the club. And I heard the great John Miller say to you,
Yes.
welcome to the club. That to me meant as much as anything else.
Yourself, you called right away. Marty Brenneman. I mean, you can go on down the list and I'll be forgetting people. Pat Hughes, Joe Castiglia.
You know that from now on, almost everybody who asks you for an autograph will want you to write beneath your name, HOF25.
What did you do?
HOF18. If they ask, I do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it if they don't ask. If
Right.
they don't ask, I'm not
Yeah.
going to be presumptuous enough. But if they ask, I do
I hadn't
it.
really thought of that.
HOF, don't write Hall of Fame.
Okay.
There's not room for it on a baseball.
Just HOF.
HOF, little apostrophe, 25.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm here to help.
Thank all of you. Thank you so much, Cooperstown, and thank you, baseball.
Martin Perez goes back to work. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Perez is at 66 pitches, so he's well north of where he wants to be. The 0-1. Swing, rips it, grips it, slaps it into center field down for a base hit. Harris cuts it off. Merrill takes a wide turn but puts on the brakes, and it's a leadoff single for the San Diego Padres. The only real difference between Perez and King, if Perez gets knocked out of the game, we probably get an upgrade. Lefty-righty matchup, first pitch, curveball misses, it's 1-0. I think the Braves would be happy with 4 innings. 5 would be great, but they would take 4 of scoreless ball from Perez, the 1-0. Change up at the knees, 1-1. One thing you do have in your back pocket, you've got Chris Sale going on plenty of rest going tomorrow. And it's not an automatic, but you expect him, as the 1-1 misses outside 2-1. You expect him to go 6 to 7 strong. You don't expect a short outing from Sale. The Braves have such a long road before a day off. The 2-1 pitch, swing, rolls it on the ground over to third. Riley's got it, flips it to second. 5-4-3. Campusano, the catcher, running, so an easy double play. Good hard grounder. Riley, great job of shoving it over to second, and a perfect turn by Ozzie. And that can save your bacon. When you're up on a high pitch, kind of good old 1-pitch, 2-out play. And Xander Bogaerts coming to the plate. First pitch on the way. Right there for a ball, it's 1-0. Dylan Dodd, the left-hander, is warming up in the pen. Cronenworth is on deck. You wonder if he may face him. The 1-0. Upstairs, 1-1. Don't think he would be being brought in to face the top of the order for the Padres because they're all right-handers. The 1-1. Just off the plate. 2-1. If Perez can get out of this inning, and they do send him back out there, you would think at that point you would start warming up right-handers. The 2-1 pitch, swing, rolls it on the ground over to short. Jim Jarvis has it. JJ, dynamite, 6-3, that'll end the inning, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. We need to get some insurance here in Braves country. Back in a flash.
What a day. I use a drink. Nothing like a cold one after a long day, huh?
So, how much do you drink?
I think I'm good for about 10 or 12.
10 or 12 a week? That's not bad.
Well, a week.
You drink 10 or 12 beers a day?
You counting beers too?
How reckless of me. I made you all wet.
Yes, but my martini's still dry.
She turned out to be a part-time model and a full-time pickpocket.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. drink a beer or two. But then again, I've been known to do a lot of things.
You drinking anymore?
Oh, me? No, I quit drinking,
You
dude.
never gonna drink again? You wanna stop at the bar by the Chinese restaurant? Just get a quick shot, me and you, and then we'll go. Yeah, the bar they got in the back.
The Chinese bar? Okay. What's shaking?
All 4 cheeks and a couple of chins.
I thought you said they didn't have alcohol.
Run back to your mix master. Cook up a few more of these.
Cigarette?
No, I never touch them.
Yeah. I suck them down like Coca-Cola.
I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives. And I gave that to them. I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their lives. And that's a gift, man.
One of the women said that she was afraid she might OD.
I thought that was a lemon drop. I didn't think it was tequila.
What's that got to do with me?
You and me are gonna have a small talk later on.
I'll be busy thinking up things to say.
Doesn't your wife ever complain that you never spend any time with her?
Would you?
Could you keep it down to a low roar? Some of us have to work.
Put that money down, pal.
Yeah, I'll be ready.
There goes the 2 weeks at camp I promised the kids this summer.
My birthday, give me a beer, stick a candle in it, and I'll blow out my liver.
Here's to feeling good all the time.
Perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
This crowd's back into it now.
Welcome back. First pitch on the way to Mauricio Dubon is smoked down the line, and that's going to be extra bases. Mauricio Dubon heading to second base, and it's a leadoff double for your Atlanta Braves.
Pardon me, would you have any?
But of course.
It's a way to wake up the bats.
Pleasures.
Jim Jarvis, the batter, righty lefty, first pitch swinging. Fouls it straight back, it's 0-1. I know it's not conventional, but I'll tell you what. As of right now, the way he's put it on good at bats, I'd be seriously considering is the 0-1 outside wide 1-1. Moving Jarvis up in the lineup. I know it's not what people think of, but he's been giving us much better at bats than Yaz or Riley. 1-1 count. Swing, whistles it towards center field. Right there, making the catch. Hard line drive out. F8 in your scorecard. You can put L8 if you want. That ball was smoked. One away. So not a base hit, but another hard line drive. By Jim Jarvis. That'll bring Brewer Hicklin to the plate. His first time up, he launched one all the way to the back of the center field wall. Almost got pay dirt. Righty-righty matchup, first pitch. Sinker inside, it's 1-0. 1-0. Hicklin and Jarvis are too new to know that we're not supposed to hit Michael King. The 1-0 swing and a miss, 1-1. One count. Swing chopper back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play and bumbling and fumbling it, and everybody's going to be safe. Runners at the corners and 1 out. I don't know if he's going to get the runner anyways, and they do give Hicklin a base hit. I think that's the right call. Would have been a miracle play for Cronenworth to be able to backhand that and get Hicklin with his speed going down the line. So Drake Baldwin coming to the plate, and Baldwin 1 for 1 with the walk. First pitch, sinker. Right there for a strike, it's 0-1. Drake now batting .273 on the year. 18 home runs. Infield back into the right. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? Then check down the line. He did not. 1-1. Speaking of Hassan Kim, he was batting second in the lineup in AAA tonight, right behind Mr. Ron Acuna Jr. As much as we may not want to see him, I think we're going to. The 1-1 swing, pop up. High in the left field, but not very deep. Here comes the throw into the infield, and Dubon will have to keep on the brakes. And there's 2 down. So a bat at bat there, you want to get the fly ball at least enough to get that runner home. Acuna was leading off in the designated hitter tonight down in Gwinnett. Kim was batting second at short. Carlos Santana was the first baseman and batting third. Andrew McCutcheon was batting fifth and in left field. Sandy Leon was in the line. Jose Azocar. Honest engine, that offense might be better than what we have up here right now. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. First pitch, swing, lazy pop-up, lazy fly ball, lazy at bat. That'll be an F8 in your scorecard, and that'll end the inning. A good old-fashioned rally killer. We'll go to the 5th, clinging to a 1-run lead.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
The faces from the past. You've walked past them many times. I don't think you've really looked at them. Go on, lean in. If you listen real close, you can hear them whisper their legacy to you. Listen, you hear it? Seize the day, boys.
Hello.
Toga! The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
She did not drink the vodka.
Toga!
Because I drank the vodka.
Objection!
Please be seated, sir. This is not a courtroom.
Well, I object anyway! Toga!
October 11th.
October 11th, October 12th, and 13th, and 14th.
Toga!
I drank all of those days. I drank. I'm drunk now.
Toga!
I'd rather fight beside you than any army of thousands.
Then take it! It's yours!
Tonight, we are the greatest team in the world. And you were meant to be here. Tonight, this is your time. Their time is done. It's over. Screw them!
Guys tired?
Go get all the sleep I need when I'm dead.
Forget about the crowds, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here.
Toga!
Focus on the fundamentals. We've gone over time and time again.
You damn dirty son of a...
I wouldn't make it a habit calling me that, son.
I want you to remember that no bastard ever won it by dying. He won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die.
Well, that was pleasant. Nice of him to stop by, don't you think?
Toga!
And shepherds we shall be, for thee, my lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from thy hand, swiftly carry out thy command.
And this crowd's back into it now.
We gotta do something. Absolutely. You know what we gotta do? Toga party.
We can't afford to have a toga party.
Toga! 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 Okay? All right! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let me hear it! Let me hear it! Let me hear it!
Welcome back. 1-0 your score, top of the 5th. And it will be Dylan Dodd coming in the game for Martin Perez. First pitch. Sinker right there to Cronenworth. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Infield back into the right. Pitch on the way. Right there. Misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch misses outside. Swing, fouls it back. And it's 2-2. The 2-2 from Dodd. Turns and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strike out there. 1 away. Jace Bowen, the batter. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch is a sinker right down the pipe on the inner cut. It's 0-1. Fouls it back. 1-2. Go-to count. Dodd turns and clicks, misses up the stairs. 1-2. Standing on deck is Fernando Tatis. The 1-2 pitch misses high. Well high of the mark. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him. Strike 3. 94 miles an hour. Cooking and booking. 2 away. And that'll bring Tatis to the plate. A little surprised that they went with the left-hander knowing that Tatis is coming to the plate, but Dodd seems to be up to the challenge so far. Lefty-righty matchup, first pitch swinging, smoked over towards short. It's a one-hopper. Jarvis has it, flips it to first, and just like that, 1, 2, 3, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, leading by 1 here in Braves country.
I just told somebody that when I go to the bar, I normally get a Crown and Coke. They said, why don't you just ask for a CNC? I said, excuse me? No, I'm fine. I think Crown and Coke is just fine.
There's a masked killer roaming these streets that has local residents on high alert. I spoke to one such resident, a local businessman by the name of Excellence.
Absolutely treacherous. This killer needs to stop hunting people in my city. He has my terrified. This ain't Halloween, motherfucker.
It's raining all the time. Ireland has not had a single dry day since 2025. Why can't it rain on somebody else for once, like them smug down in Spain? The poor Irish victimised again. It's pissed on us. I don't know how I've managed to keep such a positive disposition. We've decided now, it, we're going building an ark. We're going to take the 2 best looking people from every county. I know what you're thinking. You're not going to find any good looking people in Roscommon. Don't worry, there will be a quarantine area on the ship. We're going to take Wales, I think, just because they seem quite soft.
Yogi Berra caught 117 doubleheaders both sides of these games, and as somebody that did it a couple times, I want you to know that is absolutely ridiculous.
117 doubleheaders he caught. That's unbelievable. That's unfathomable today. Being Yogi Berra behind the dish, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances, right?
It was a preposterous amount of energy and durability. Yogi was a physical specimen, and because he was so low to the ground, which today we regard as an amazing deficit, it was something of an advantage to him because he was so quick in the infield.
Oh, you're so short. I said, well, I make a good target. I don't have to bend down so far. I said, I'm in the strike zone all the time.
First pitch, starting off here in the bottom of the 5th inning as your Atlanta Braves lead this thing 1-0. Matt Olson, the batter. The 1-0, and Michael King still on the bump. Grabs the sweeper down on the outer edge, 1-1. 1-1 count. Swing, pop up. Can of corn behind second base. Cronenworth with the catch, 1 away. One run, 4 hits, no errors for Atlanta. No runs, 1 hit. No errors for San Diego. I would tend to think that we're going to get news that Acuna's coming back Friday, but we'll have to wait and see. Righty-lefty matchup right there. Sweeper misses down below. It's 1-0. He played in today's game. I believe that game was supposed to start around 6 o'clock, 6:30, somewhere in that neighborhood, in Gwinnett. And I would think they'll use tomorrow for him to travel, come back to the team. Because remember, tomorrow's a getaway day as the 1-0 misses outside 2-0. Unless they're going to charter a separate flight, you'd want him back in Atlanta, ready to roll with the team. The 2-0 swing. Chopper over towards the right side of the infield. It's going to be a 4-3 put out and quickly 2 away. Good to see you, Iron Lung. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th. They had King on the ropes, but now he's sitting at 86 pitches in the 5th, so he'll probably make it into the 6th unless the Braves can put some kind of a rally together. Righty-righty matchup. Austin Riley, the batter, sinker, high and out of the zone, 1-0. Good to see you, Sean. The 1-0. Brings it outside, wide ball, 2-2. Riley has struck out both times. Batting average back down to 212. The good news is they're in the bottom of the 7th of Philadelphia, and the Dodgers have a 2-run lead over the Phillies. Hopefully that holds. Didi Fuentes is warming up in the pen for the Braves. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the changeup. 2-1. And they should have the full availability of 2-1. Smacks the black sinker, 2-2. That was a good pitch right there by King. They should be able to, if things hold, to have Lee and Iglesias available in the 8th and 9th. The 2-2 pitch, swing, roasted towards left field, and that's down for a base hit. And it's a 2-out single. Keeps the line moving. See if that turns into anything with the Yaz coming.
You're my boy, Blue! Blue, you're my boy!
Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch upstairs. High sinker for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Turns and kicks. Upstairs. They want to challenge this one. That looked like a strike as well. That actually looked like more of a strike than the other one. And it is a strike. So they'll keep their challenge. It's 0-2. Oh-2 count. He steps out of the box for a second. They do have a left-hander warming up in the pen for the Padres, the 0-2. High and out of the zone, 1-2. Standing on deck is Dubon. Jarvis is in the hole, so I guess they would think about bringing that left-hander in to face Jarvis, and then after Hicklin, you got Drake, Ozzie, and Olsen. The 1-2 count, Braves clinging to a 1-run lead. King comes set, pitch 95. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Yaz strikes out again. So Michael King, probably his last pitch. He's pitched another stellar game against the Braves. Atlanta leads it 1-0. We go to the top of the 6th.
I hate people that really can't just enjoy silence. Y'all know the type of people I'm talking about. Them motherfuckers that always want to damn just talk. Like, can we have a moment of peace?
I can't date liberals. Sticking with my statement, I once went on a date with a liberal. I was like, I'm just gonna test it. You know, you can't talk till you try. I went. He commented on the fact that my profile or something said conservative on it, and he ended up just discussing with me the whole entire time about our separate political views and trying to convince me that I should be a liberal. At least I got free wine. That's all I'm gonna say.
You ever got to deal with someone and think, I guarantee you they know which color crayons taste best.
Morning, and normally the first thing I say to my coworkers is, hey guys, how's it going? Well, one of my coworkers decided to ask me today, hey dude, you're into fitness? I was like, yeah dude, what's up man? He's like, fitting this whole wiener in your mouth? I said, why would you ask me that?
Look, that damn therapist told me that I tend to seek out hurt and broken people to try and fix them. So the do you though? Like, you do it so much you made a career out of it. You judgmental little mother.
When he settled in as a catcher with Bill Dickey's help in 1949, he memorably said that Dickey was learning him all his experience.
He made me work, boy, and he used to tell the team when we play, steal on Yogi.
Here's a throw into the plate, and the runner is out at home.
I remember one time he foul ball went right here and shattered the whole bar. That's the velocity of that pitch. He had just a little cut right there, but he went right back out and played.
Strike 2 fastball.
Join the Country Club today. Help support Braves Country Radio. Join the Country Club today. It will be Diddy Fuentes coming on here as we start the top of the 6th inning. 1-0 your score. The 1-0 to Rengifo, the switch hitter. Four-seam upstairs. 2-0. Count. Smacks the block with the four-seam fastball, just kissing the edge. 2-1. Braves 1, Padres 0. Another pitching duel here. We do have the Diddy emoji in for you Country Club members. The 2-1 misses high, 3-1. That one looked like it touched the zone, but Drake has not been challenging pitches for the last month. The 3-1. Right there at the knees, full count. I don't know if he's being told not to or what, but he's let many go. In fact, you can argue that the first one in this at-bat was a strike as well. So a full count. Swing, rifles it foul. Machado is on deck. France is in the hole. If you're wondering why Diddy's being brought in now and not in the 7th, it's most likely because they want him to face the heart of the order. 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One away. We'll see what they do. They may go multiple innings with Diddy, but depending on how they want to play it out, I don't know if Medeiros would be available because he did go 2 1/3 the other night. If he is, they may go to him. If not, you're going to be looking at the first pitch right there at the knees. It's 0-1. You're going to be looking at some kind of a mix of Lee, Fuentes, and Iglesias to cover 4 innings. The 0-1 just misses outside 1. problem is if you send someone out there for multiple innings, you can kiss them goodbye tomorrow. You do have Kinley, but he has not pitched well recently. The 1-1. Way outside. 2-1. 2-1 count. Swing, rips it over to third, but it's a one-hopper Adam ball. Riley's got it. Good throw over to Olsen, and there's 2 down. That'll bring Ty France 15 home runs on the year to the plate, right-hander. Merrill is on deck, so if you got through this inning on a 1-2-3, you could bring Lee in to face Jackson Merrill in the top of the 7th. First pitch, out and away, four-seam fastball. It's 1-0. You don't have another lefty in the pen. Merrill's the best left-handed bat. The 1-0. High now, the zone four-seam fastball, 99 miles an hour, ball 2, 2-0. Two-0 count. Now the idea could be that Medeiros is ready for tomorrow. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, four-seamer, 2-1. Braves lead it 1-0. Pretty fast-moving ball game so far. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for Atlanta. No runs, 1 hit. No errors for San Diego. The pitch, P at the knees. Good four-seam fastball. 99 miles an hour, 2-2. Good to see you, Nickel Pickle. A 2-2 count, 2 outs. Deuce is wild. Diddy brings it. Swing, fouls it back. And we'll do it again. If you want Diddy to go multiple innings, then it's a different story. But he hasn't done a ton of that recently, and there is a left-hander on deck. The 2-2. Swing, chopper down the line, foul. But if someone gets on here, then you can throw all that out the window. 2-2 count. Braves cling to a 1-run lead. 1-0 your score, top of the 6th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's get some insurance. Someone call a provider. We lead it 1-0.
Just texted my man. I said, I love you more. He said, probably. What'd that mean?
Oh, why don't you just ask one of your other boyfriends? How bold for you to assume that you're the first one that I asked. Pipe down, number 4.
So a man calls out Waffle House and he says, Waffle House is nasty, terrible cooks, idiot staff. Waffle House then proceeds to respond and it says, please come say this to our face. Any location will do. This man obviously doesn't know too much about Waffle House because that staff will you up.
Are boneless wings any different than chicken nuggets? Well, a federal judge settled that dispute yesterday in a lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings. In a 10-page ruling, yes, 10 pages, the judge said that the chain can continue to call its popular menu item boneless wings, even though they are, quote, essentially chicken nuggets. A Chicago wing lover filed that lawsuit back in 2023, accusing the restaurant of fraud. He argued that the product should be called something different, like chicken poppers.
If you are bald, please stay inside. This weather will give you a brain freeze. I know this firsthand, y'all. I just had to leave the hospital. My sister was there. She bald and she went out there playing in that Texas weather. Girl, you knew this wasn't built for you. You knew this.
Yogi knew the hitters very, very well. I mean, he really knew what their weakness was. And if a hitter had a weakness, I mean, he fed it to him constantly, until they proved to him that they could hit it.
I watched hitters. I really did. I studied hitters. If I see a guy diving in, that ball's coming inside. I don't care.
There's no question that the catcher runs the show back from behind the plate. He basically puts the puzzle together. He's the one that's putting the fingers down.
How come you never told me you won a beauty contest?
Every day I walk out of my front door, I win a beauty contest.
Did you give me my hot tub yet?
Righty-righty matchup as we start the bottom of the sixth, and Michael King is going to be out there. That's a little surprising. Pitch number 96 is banged foul to Dubon. It's 0-1. Dubon doubled down the left field line his first time up. You have Jarvis on deck, so I would think they're going to go to the lefty after that. The 0-1 misses high, 1-1. 1-1 count. Swing lifted high into left center field, and making the running catch out there just before it hit pay dirt for out number 1 is Jace Bowen. Thought that was going to cut over his head, but good running catch out there by Bowen. Dodgers continue to lead the Phillies 5-3. They're in the 8th. The Dodgers are threatening. First pitch on the way, swing. Jarvis drops one towards left field. That's going to be an easy fly ball out, 2 down. That one was slicing too, but Bowen making a pretty good running catch out there. The Braves kind of playing into the Padres' hand. They're going to allow King to get all the way to Hicklin. He's at 99 pitches. After this, you got a bunch of lefties due up, and that'll probably be when they would bring in Morion. Righty, Hicklin, the batter. First pitch swinging, fouls it back. It's 0-1. I'm sorry, it's Kyle Hart warming up. I thought it would be Morion. Guess they're saving him in case they get the lead or tie it up. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. We saw Hart warming up in the pen last night in the 9th when they decided to go ahead and go to Mason Miller for the close. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, sinker. 1-2. One-two count. One to nothing your score. Hicklin digging in the pitch. Whoa, hey, high inside. Hello, world. It's 2-2. Little high cheese close shave. On deck is Baldwin. Hart is warmed up in that Padre bullpen. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Most likely King's last pitch, 7 punchies, 6 innings of 1-run ball. We'll go to the top of the 7th, clinging to the lead 1-0.
Hey, Amanda, are you traveling next week for work?
I am, but I'm going to be back on Friday, so...
Okay, so do you not want me to come with you?
It's for executives only.
Okay, so you hate me.
Okay, this is when...
The Irish shamrock always has 3 leaves, never 4, and the reason goes back 1,500 years. Legend says when St. Patrick arrived in Ireland in the 5th century, he needed to explain Christianity to the pagan Irish. The Holy Trinity was complicated, 3 persons in 1 God, so he picked up a shamrock, 3 leaves, 1 plant, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Irish already valued the number 3 as sacred, so the Trinity made sense, and the shamrock became Ireland's symbol. By the 1700s, wearing shamrocks became a tradition. Irish immigrants brought it to America. Today, it's recognized worldwide as the symbol of Ireland, but most people get it wrong. A shamrock has 3 leaves, always. A 4-leaf clover? That's just lucky. It's not Irish. The 3 leaves are the whole point. That's what connects it to Ireland's faith and history.
I don't think that I have a much older friendship than I have with Mel.
I learned a lot from him and proud to be his friend.
The importance of radio and of television has helped to make baseball greater and greater and greater.
There it is.
61. There's a drive into deep left field. Look out now. That ball is going down. The Pirates win it 10-9 and win the World Series.
Williams swings. There's a high drive going deep. It is a home run. Ted Williams just missed by a couple of feet, hitting the ball completely out of the park. And he gets it. A no-hitter. A no-hitter for Joey Brighetti. How about that?
Well, Red, the camera is back on us, and it was a tremendous series.
Congratulations, Mel, on the great job.
Set your alerts and subscribe to the BCR. Diddy Fuentes will go back out there for another inning of work, and the four-seam fastball is right down the pipe for a strike. It's 0-1. So since they're going to let him face Jackson Merrill, if the Braves continue to lead the game, what you can expect is the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 97 miles an hour. Cooking and booking on the outer edge. It's 0-2. You would think that it would be Diddy for the rest of this inning, and then they would bring in Lee and then, of course, Iglesias, which would set up tomorrow as the 0-2 pitch. Swing lifted high and deep into center field, and never mind, she's gone. They let him face the left-hander Jackson Merrill, and the game is all tied up at 1-1. Another poor decision by Walt Weiss will lead the game into the hands of the bullpen now. Really thought that he would have enough sense to go to Dylan Lee, but nonetheless, it's a tie ball game, and it's a whole new game. Fastball right down Main Street, and Jackson Merrill did not miss it. Clocked it, rocked it. First pitch to Campusano's upstairs. Four-seam misses high. It's 1-0. That ball was launched. Crushed 449 feet down Diddy's throat. The 1-0. Smacks the outer edge. It's 1-1. I mean, you talk about a boomer. The 1-1 swing, chopper up the middle, backhanded by Ozzie. Long throw, one hopper. Easy play there for Olsen. Good grab off the one hop bounce, one away. One to one your score. But the offense has to start scoring some runs. You can't leave it all up to Weiss trying to mastermind everything. First pitch on the way is a four-seam fastball upstairs. Misses high. It's 1-0. 1-0. Swing, chopper. Down the line, 1-1. Good news in Philly, the Dodgers have taken a 6-3 lead in the 8th inning over the Phillies. You'd like to gain some ground, not just tread water. The 1-1 outside wide. Did he go around? They checked down the line. He did not. 2-1. Diddy Fuentes has not done great when you sent him back out there for a second inning in the late innings. And he's starting to fall apart here. One run across. This will be pitch number 28. Way outside wide. 3-1. And now the Padres are warming up Morion, so that changed the game immensely. 3-1 pitch. Swing lifted into center field. That's down for a base hit, and another base hit given up by Diddy. And 1 on and 1 out here as the line keeps a moving. So now Morion, their big-time lefty, is warming up in the pen because the game is tied. They were conceding Hart to go out there against the top of the order. But now that the game is tied or a possible lead going into the 8th, bottom of the 7th, they're going to see their best bullets, and Morion is warming up. And he appears to be ready when the inning ends. Righty, lefty, first pitch swinging, laces it towards left field. That's a base hit. That's down, and they got runners on first and second. 1 out, and Diddy Fuentes coming apart at the seams. Padres have had 3 base hits in this inning. They had 1 total for the entire game. So runners on first and second, 1 out. Quick mound visit out there. Hefner is out there because the Braves are not prepared to bring someone else in. They're starting to get guys loose, but this is unraveled quickly. See who's warming up now. That might be Medeiros. Thought they were trying to give him another day of rest. But it looked like Medeiros when they flashed him the pen. Yep, that is Victor Medeiros. Remember, he went 2 1/3 just back on Monday, so he's only had 1 day of rest since then. And though he pitched well, it's asking a lot. So here we go. Gavin Sheets is coming to the plate, and we know he has done quite a bit of damage against the Braves in the past. Big power-handed left fielder bat in for Bowen. And here's the first pitch. Four-seam fastball off the plate. It's 1-0. Chris Sale on the mound tomorrow. The 1-0 pitch. Outside wide, ball 2-0. Two-0 count. Swing and belted. She is gone if she's fair. Just fouled down the right field line. Whoo-wee! That ball was tattooed. 2-1. I mean, you talk about right down Main Street. He is giving them up. The 2-1 pitch, swing, slices the splitter, foul, 2-2. Diddy Fuentes is at 34 pitches. Considering he has not thrown that long in quite some time, you don't just revert back to your starter conditioning. The 2-2, swing, pop up, and this is just what the doctor ordered, as it's a fly out to Dubon, and there's 2 down. Big second out there. Fernando Tatis, the batter now. So we're not out of the woods yet. Righty-righty matchup. Fuentes on the way. First pitch. The runner goes. Throw goes down to third. And they'll get a steal. They'll get a double steal on Drake. And now a single gives them a 2-run lead. Huge jump. They were not holding the runner over at first, so once the runner at second took off, it was going to be easy peasy to steal second. Olsen is about halfway in between first and second, and the runner was standing even with them. I guess the good news is that they can't steal on you anymore. And they're going to go ahead and walk Fernando Tatis, but the bases are loaded. So nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And Rengifo, who has seen Diddy already, is standing at the plate. First pitch on the way. Swing, pop up. Is that going to get us out of it? Into shallow left field. F6 on your scorecard. And a can of corn does the job. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Holy Toledo. It's all tied up here in Braves country.
All right. I can't see you. Let me hear you. All right. A 2, a 3. We out to the ball game. Hey, we out to the night. Find me something else.
Nick Baldwin, the batter. First pitch is upstairs. Morion, the pitcher. Adrian Morion with a 3.4 ERA. Pitch misses high. It's 1-0. The southpaw AM digging in. Sinker misses high and out of the zone. Ball 2-0. 2-0 count. By the way, good news in Philly indeed. It is 9-3 Los Angeles. The 2-0, 100 miles an hour upstairs, 2-1. And they are in the bottom of the 8th there, so they're in good position to beat the Phillies. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, blew his doors right off. It's 2-2, 99 miles an hour right down the pipe. The 2-2. Upstairs misses high. It's a full count. The full count. Swing! Punches it foul. And we'll do it again. Standing on deck is Ozzie from the right side of the plate, then Olsen, another left-hander. Harris after that. The payoff pitch. Swing, slaps it down the line, and that's a fair ball. And it's going to be a single to start the bottom of the 7th inning here for your Atlanta Braves. Good piece of hitting there by the Drake.
You don't like the Drake?
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
The Drake is good.
Drake is good. Hard hit ball down the line. And Ozzie Albies coming to the plate. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch to Ozzie, swing and a miss, whiffed at a changeup, kind of flailed at it. It's 0-1. Tell you what, this is some really wild stuff in Braves country history. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Well, not exactly a Brave, but he was born in Georgia. Native of Georgia, Weldon Henley, pitcher for the Athletics. In 1905 and in 1909, on this date, he threw a no-hitter 4 years apart on the same day. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Looking silly on that one, one away. Now that's wild enough that a guy would throw 2 no-hitters within a 4-year span on the exact same day. But the Georgia native Weldon Henley, he only won 32 games in his entire career. He was 32-43 lifetime. But 2 no-nos in 4 years on the same day. Lefty-lefty matchup, first pitch swinging there. Matt Olson rips one into center field. And first and second, one out.
This is not watered down. This is Ice House.
That'll bring Michael Harris second to the plate.
Ice House. Smooth as it gets.
Threw kind of a get-me-over sinker, and Olsen smokes it. Michael Harris will now come to the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Yeah, I thought that was wild. A guy's 32-43 lifetime. He throws 2 no-hitters. First of all, the fact that he threw 2 no-hitters is wild, but on the same day, 4 years apart. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way, inside. Sinker taken all the way, 100 miles an hour. It's 1-0. Turns and kicks. Slider upstairs, about letter high, 1-1. In 1923, the Cleveland Indians finished a 31-game homestand. We'll never see that again. 31-game homestand. Are you serious? The 1-1 swing chopper up the middle. It's going to get shoveled over to second. So it's a 4-6 put out and runners on the corners and 2 down. Good hustle by Harris. And the Drake. Olsen doing the best he could to make sure they never really had a chance at a double play. That was a slow developing play. Can you imagine that? A 31-game homestand, and they only went 16-15. If you go 16-15 on a 31-game homestand, you can bet your bottom dollar you're going to be in trouble that year. Do you know there's a 31-game road trip in front of you somewhere? Austin Riley coming to the plate, lefty-righty matchup. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Niebla, the pitching coach for the Friars, out there talking to AM. So here we go. Riley, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Single to left his first time up. We'll take that here. First pitch down and away. It's 1-0. 1967, by the way, the Braves set a record, modern day record for using 5 pitchers in 1 inning. As they beat the Cardinals in Busch Stadium in 13 innings that day. 5-4, the 1-0 down and in, 2-0. Won't see that very often anymore, considering the rule changes. 2-0 count. Kicks and fires. 3-0. That pitch well below the knees. AM brings it right down the pipe. Riley taking all the way. Good take there by Riley. Sinker on the outer edge, 3-1. You're sitting dead red there if you don't get exactly what you're looking for. The 3-1 pitch. AM kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Chased a bad changeup in the dirt. And it's a full count, 2 outs. So the runner at first, Michael Harris, will be running on the release, on the motion. Infield back and to the left. Huge hole on the right side, by the way. The 3-2. Inside, caught looking, strike 3. Riley wants to challenge this, but he's going to lose this one. That's a terrible challenge and a terrible at bat once again. Second time tonight, Riley has spit the bit. Yep, he's gone. Second time Riley has spit the bit.
Wrong.
The key spot in the game. We'll be back in a flash. To the 8th inning we go. Knotted up at 1.
You're wrong.
6 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
It's happy hour.
When wins become losses and losses become wins.
You guys going to happy hour? I'll come for a couple. Just a couple, though. Not like last time.
I need a drink.
When buying a beer, buying only one beer can cause a misalignment in your spine due to the uneven weight distribution. This can cause unnecessary back pain and potential spine issues. To prevent this, carry 2 beers, ensuring your body is balanced and proper health maintained.
Afternoon, everybody.
Put my pants on, one leg at a time.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription...
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
You're in Braves country.
Everybody drink a beer. Salute.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to.
This stinks!
Pretty soon we're going to be communist country.
This is total BS!
Oh, yeah. For me and the Lord, you gotta understand it. We're on a mission from God.
I'm on the radio every day!
If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to kill me!
And you, music lover, you're next.
You're so drunk you can't hit nothing. In fact, you're probably seeing trouble.
I have 2 guns, one for each of you.
Swung on, foul back out of play. Manny Machado, the batter. It's 0-1. Dylan Lee is on. As we start the top of the 8th inning, tied up at 1 apiece. We go one swing and a miss. Changeup, it's 0-2. Machado, France, and Merrill do up. Merrill, the reason why we're standing here at 1-1, he had a solo shot his last time up. Machado 1 for 6 lifetime against Dylan Lee. The 0-2. Caught looking upstairs, strike 3. He knew it. 1 away. In a doubleheader in 1962 on this date at Crosley Field, the Cincinnati Reds nailed the Mets base runner, throwing him out at home plate 4 times in a doubleheader, establishing a modern-day record. The first pitch upstairs to Ty France misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 swing and a miss. 1-1. One count, swing, pops it up high and deep into left field, but it doesn't appear to be deep enough. Will it stay in play? Making the leap and grab out there is Mauricio Dubon, 2 down. He gets a round of applause from not only the fans, but his pitcher, Dylan Lee. So he had to try to hop up there over the railing. Pretty good catch out there by Doobie. It appears to be okay. He did bang into that railing over there. Lefty-lefty matchup now. Jackson Merrill, the batter, slider misses. It's 1-0. 1969 on this date, the All-Star game is rained out for the first time since its inception. The 1-0 down and away, 2-0. The fog in the soggy rain conditions at RFK Stadium, they were supposed to have President Nixon throw out the ceremonial first pitch, but because the Apollo 11 landing the next day, he would not be able to attend the 3-0 as that pitch misses high and out of the zone. So he had to make it all the way to the Pacific Ocean the next day. The 3-0 count, right down the pipe, 4-seamer, 3-1. Got to make sure you're not just laying one in there to Merrill. We've already seen him go yard once tonight. 3-1. Swing and a miss, 4-seamer, pumping it by him. 94, that's about the top of his velo. And it's a full count. We'll see him get it up to 95 sometimes. But he's bringing it when you see him bringing it at 94, 95, the 3-2. Swing, fouls it away. 4-seamer, and we'll do it again. It's 9-4 Los Angeles Top of the 9th in Philadelphia. So 3 more outs to get the Phillies another loss. The payoff pitch, swing, chopper down the first base line, just foul. Full count. Top of the 8th, all tied up at 1. Dylan Lee looking into Drake, brings it. Swing, pops it up, high into center field, deep center field, back near the warning track. Making the catch is Michael the Hawk Harris for out number 3. 75% of this world is covered by water, the rest by Michael the Hawk Harris. We'll be back in a flash.
Why are men the way that they are? I just saw a video.
How come you never told me you won a beauty contest?
Why are men the way that they are? I just saw a video that was like, what's something you didn't like when you were younger that now you kind of do? And immediately I was like, cleaning. And he goes, big areolas. I didn't like him as a kid, but now I do. What the f*** is wrong with you?
Hello. Hey there, man, what you doing? You woke? I just got in the bed. I mean, I need you right now, man. I'm on side of the road, man. Damn, I just told you, I just laid down. What? I'm on side of the road, man. I had to pull over. What happened? My blinker's not working because I need some blinker fluid. What? I need some blinker fluid, like, so I can... Explain to me what the a blinker fluid is. So my blinkers is not working, so I need some blinker fluid so I can get my blinkers working. Ain't no such thing as no damn blinker fluid, you stupid remedial mother. Man, is you gonna come help me, man? I need some blinker fluid. Man, you had that damn blinker. Just put your hand out the window trying to go to sleep, man. Come on, man, can you hurry up, man? First off, why you think to call me first? You can call 911, nobody, AAA, roadside assistance, you call me? I called my granddad because you the one taught me how to fix cars, and I'm missing some blinker. I ain't never tell your stupid ass about no blinker fluid, you just a dumb mother. Get the off my phone.
Catchers are 100% like quarterbacks because, number one, they got to know everything that's going on the field. Number two, they have to be able to call a game, right? So that means you need to know the strength of every hitter that's coming up to the plate, as well as the strength of your pitcher, as well as the positioning of your players on the field. That's why a lot of catchers become managers, because you have to know everything that's going on in the game. And now they have the hot and cold maps of hitters that are coming up, because they're saying nowadays that's too much information to keep in one brain. But for somebody like Yogi Berra, that was a walk in the park.
Eli White's coming on to pinch hit. The classic call, radio baseball. See if they leave AM in. I don't believe they will. Now it's going to be Wandy Peralta. They just updated the card. So Peralta's still a left-hander facing Eli, who usually hits lefties fairly well, all things considered. As Eli comes into today, batting .221 on the year. First pitch on the way, swing. Soft chopper over short, and that'll be an easy out, 6-3. Thanks for playing, Eli, one away. Mauricio Dubon, the batter. On deck is Jarvis. Infield back into the left. First pitch, change up, misses off the plate. It's 1-0. 1-0. Turns and kicks, swings, slaps it over into right field. That's down for a base hit. His second hit of the day. And Mauricio Dubon.
Do you have any? But of course. One of life's finer pleasures.
He'll get aboard. Jim Jarvis, the batter now, lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch, takes a sinker right down the pipe. It's 0-1. Thought they may pinch hit here or maybe even drop a bunt, but they're going to have Jarvis go straight up lefty-lefty. The 0-1. Swing, ropes it into right field. That ball's got guys. It's down for a base hit. Get going, get going, get going. They're going to send Dubon. He stumbles. Here comes the throw into the infield, and he is safe. Your Atlanta Braves have taken a 1-run lead. JJ, oh baby, dynamite.
You know, JJ, I tell you, man, you got too much class.
What can I say? This is it. 100% pure butter. I think you better slow down. Just slow down. I can't. My motor is running. I can't stop.
Roped and smoked.
Pure dynamite.
And on the play, Jim Jarvis gets to second. Man, that was scary because not only did Dubon stumble, slowing down his run as the first pitch to Hicklin off the plate wide for a ball. It's 1-0. I don't know if y'all saw it because I got both of them up, but you almost worried that he got hurt turning third, but he appears to be okay. First pitch to Hicklin, changeup down and away, 2-0. Now Raziel Iglesias will start warming up in the pen. The 2-0 count. Braves lead it 2-1. Pitch down and in, 3-0. You'd love to get at least one more run here. A single would do that job. 3-0 count to Hicklin. Jarvis at second. Baldwin on deck. The pitch. Upstairs. Man, that did not hit the zone. Hicklin's not going to challenge it, but he should have. That pitch missed the zone by about an inch and a half. The 3-1 pitch. Swing! That ball's hammered into left field. That ball's gets down where the green grass grows. 1 run will score. Here comes Brewer around. He'll hit to second base. And your Atlanta Braves, the baby Braves, break us out on top. It's 3-1, son. How about that?
Hitting? Not about muscle. Simple physics. Calculate the velocity V in relation to the trajectory T, in which G, gravity, of course, remains a constant.
Roping and smoking down the line. And Hicklin with an RBI double. And that'll bring the Drake out. While that's going on, Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach, he's getting a workout tonight. He's heading back to the pitcher's mound. Brewer, Hicklin. The big RBI double after Jim Jarvis's RBI double. Mauricio Dubon got it all started with the 1-out single. That's Hicklin's second RBI of the year. He's batting .353, by the way. It's going to be a tough decision when Acuna comes back. Who do you cut loose? I'm telling you right now, for my money, it's probably going to be Dominic Smith. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch, swing and a miss. Slider down and away. It's 0-1. They may keep Hicklin. I believe he still has an option. If he does, they may keep him down on the farm so he continues to get at bats, but hard to send that kid back down. The 0-1 down and away, 1-1. This offense is sputtering from night to night, and he's batting .353 at the bottom of the order. Huge base hit there. The 1-1, swing and a miss, sinker over the top. It's 1-2. I think Drake Baldwin's going to check for a hole in his bat. It looked like he hit the thing. Bat went right through it. The 1-2, inside changeup, 2-2. Drake is 2 for 3 with the run scored. Not for nothing, Jarvis and Hicklin are both 2 for 4 with an RBI. The 2-2 down and away, 3-2. The only other RBI of the night was Michael Harris ground out back in the first when the bases were loaded and nobody out. So they're sitting in the pole positions of 1 and 2 for the game ball. The payoff pitch swing. Chopper over to first. Drake falls to the ground. You're going to say that ball's foul, and Drake appears to be okay. We got to get these guys to quit stumbling. Someone's going to twist a knee or something. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, almost gets him, ball 4. And Drake will head on down to first. First and second, 1 out. It's a 2-run game. Dodgers continue to lead the Phillies 9-4. They just started the bottom of the 9th there. Craig Stammen's going to come out and make a pitching change. So that's going to be it. We'll be back in a flash. 3-1 good guys here in the bottom of the 8th. Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. The Braves lead this one 3-1. We got runners at first and second. One down, and Ozzie Albies the batter. Righty-lefty matchup. Vasquez, the right-hander, fires the pitch outside wide for a ball. It's 1-0. Randy Vasquez. He's a guy that they tried to get into the starting role, never really took. Comes in with the 4.55 ERA, the 1-0 swing and a miss 1-1. He's got major heat. He's never quite put it together. If this score holds and the one in Philadelphia holds, the Braves will have a 4-game lead in the East. The way it's supposed to be. The 1-1 swing belted down the right field line. Stay fair. It will not. Fouling into the crowd, 1-2. They're in the 6th inning. Miami and Houston are all tied up. The Braves have a 7-game lead on Miami, but let's see how that one plays out. The 1-2 pitch, down and in, almost gets him. They check down the third base line. He did not go around. 2-2. The Nationals came into today 7.5 back from Atlanta. The 2-2 swing lifted into right field. Get down. Yes, that's a fair ball. 1 run will score. Brewer Hicklin comes across the plate, and Drake will go all the way to third. And your Atlanta Braves have made it a 4-1 lead. Good piece of hitting there by Ozzy to keep that thing fair. How do you do?
I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz, and nobody beats me.
Not a hard hit ball, but hit them where they ain't. Little shake and bake down the line. And it just got into the fair territory down near the corner, and runners on the corners, one out, and we're not done yet. Matt Olson, the batter, first pitch. Takes the four-seamer right down the pipe. It's 0-1. This would be a good time for him to... They call that a ball? They're flashing a ball on the screen. They are going to challenge us. That was a terrible call. It is 0-1 after the challenge. I give these umpires too much credit. I just assume they're going to make the correct call. Look up and go, wait, what the? The 0-1. Down and in, change up. 1-1. 1-1 count. Four to 1 your score. They flip it over to first real quick, and Ozzy's back in plenty of time. Remember, tomorrow, not only is it a 12:15 game, it is Chris Sale Day. So the Braves have a chance to really make a statement if they can take 3 or 4 here in this series. The 1-1 pitch. Turns and kicks, swing, pop up. Down the left field line, giving chase. No, that ball's going to fall. That's a fair ball. Here comes the throw to the plate, and Drake is safe. And it's an RBI single for your Atlanta Braves.
This is not watered down. This is Ice House.
Ice House.
Smooth as it gets.
Little bit of a bloop there. Goes down the line and just past Machado's glove and in front of the left fielder, Sheets. And I sheets you not, that ball was in fair territory by maybe a couple of inches, and you should have seen Drake Baldwin's face. I don't know if they showed on the Braves vision, but on the San Diego cast is the first pitch to Michael Harris is fouled away. It's 0-1. He slid into home, and he had to look like he had gotten his hand into the cookie jar. He's looking around like, was that legal? Did we really just score off of that? Righty-lefty matchup, the 0-1 to Harris. Swing, fouls it away, 0-2. Thank you, RQ. I wasn't sure if they showed it because I was focusing on the San Diego cast. They started interviewing all the rappers and mayors of Atlanta. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I want to see the game, not the interviews. The 0-2 pitch to Harris. Turns and kicks. Down and in, check swing. Did he go around? And they said he did, strike 3, 2 down. Now you wonder if Iglesias will pitch tonight. I mean, they've got a 4-run lead. He is up and warm. They're probably still going to bring him in. If the Braves broke this open, they may set him down, but 4-run lead, they'll probably just still bring him in regardless. The other option would be to bring in Victor Medeiros to try to dust him off and save Iglesias for tomorrow. First pitch is a cutter. Well off the plate. It's 1-0. 1-0. Kicks and fires. Pops it up back behind the plate. It's 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Austin Riley, 1 for 4 on the day. Swing, dribbles it up the middle, and that's going to get through. That ball's got eyes. Here comes Ozzy Albies around, and the Braves will score once again. It is 6-1, and Austin Riley with another base hit. Austin Riley with another RBI.
You're my boy, Blue! Blue, you're my boy!
It is a final in Philadelphia. Dodgers 9, Phillies 5. Runners on the corners. 2 out still. And Dominic Smith will get a chance to swing the bat. He's in for Eli, who came in for Yaz. The first pitch on the way, down and in, four-seam fastball. It's 1-0. Seems like a year ago, but this inning started with Dominic Smith, with Eli White grounding out on the first pitch he saw, the 1-0 pitch swing. Chopper down the line. That ball's going to bounce around. Here comes Olsen home to score, and it is 7-1 your Atlanta Braves. Runners at the corners once again. As Riley goes corner to corner, and the Braves have broken up a big old can. 6 runs here in the 8th inning, and now you could really see them sitting Iglesias down. Now you can see them going. They could go a couple of routes. You could even go to the kid they brought up a couple of days ago. They haven't used him yet, Hernandez. Dubon, the batter, righty-righty matchup. First pitch off the edge. Slider misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Turns and kicks. Outside, misses. 2-0. And Victor Medeiros is the man warming up in the pen. Iglesias has taken a seat, so we'll get to see Victor. The 2-0 pitch, swing, lifts it into center field. Coming over, making the grab is Jackson Merrill, and that'll end the inning. But not before your Atlanta Braves put a 6-pack on the board. We go to the 9th, leading 7-1.
Forget about the crowds, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals. We've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Okay? Let's go! Let's go! Let me hear it!
One game. Tonight, we stay with them, and we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest team in the world. And you were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. I'm sick and tired of hearing about what a great team. Screw them. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
All we need to win are the fellas in this room right now. And all you fellas need to do is believe it. Believing that things can get better. That I can get better. That we will get better. To believe in yourself, to believe in one another. If each of you can truly do that, can't nobody rip that apart.
Everybody wrote us off. Everybody. And yet here we are, 40,000 people out there have also written us off. And there are a few out there who do still believe in you. If you'll never give up on it. If you go back out on the field, those are the people I want in your minds. Those are the people I want in your hearts. Every man at some point in his life is going to lose a battle. He's going to fight and he's going to lose. But what makes him a man is that in the midst of that battle, he does not lose himself. This game is not over. This battle is not over. So let's hear it one more time. Together. Clear eyes, full hearts.
Let's go! And this crowd's back into it now. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Victor Medeiros coming on. The rain is starting to come down here in Truist Park. It's a light rain. Don't think it's any kind of threat to stop the game, but we'll keep an eye on it. 7-1 your score. It looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here. I believe that looks like Song. Yep, that is Song coming to the plate. Righty-lefty matchup. Braves lead at 7-1. Top of the 9th. First pitch. Four-seam fastball. Misses down and in. It's 1-0. 1-0. Turns and kicks. Cutter misses inside. Ball 2-0. So 2-0 count. Infield back into the right. Brings it. Swing. Pops it up. High in the sky into right field. Underneath it. Making the easy catch out there is Brewer Hicklin. One away. One up, one down. Xander Bogaerts the batter. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and a single. First pitch, down and away. Cutter misses. It's 1-0. Game time tomorrow, 12:15 first pitch. Will come on the air at noon. Get you ready for Braves versus Padres, 4th game of the series. Chris Sale Day, the 1-0. Outside wide 2-0. If we get some good sound bites, we may come on a little early, but if not, we'll see you at noon tomorrow. The earliest we would come on would be 11:45. Phillies have lost, so the Braves have a chance for a 4-game lead. The 2-0 pitch. Misses inside. Drake's going to challenge us. I don't think he's going to get it. He did not.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
The Braves are down to challenge.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
The 3-0 pitch. Nowhere near the zone, ball 4. And a 1-out walk gets the Padres going here in the top of the 9th inning. First pitch on the way is a cutter upstairs, taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 3 on the day. The 0-1 pitch, swing, ropes it, smokes it into right field. Brewer Hicklin will cut it off at the pass and fire it into the infield, but it's a double, and the Padres have trouble of brewing. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the top of the 9th. Remember, Medeiros threw quite a few pitches on Monday night. You don't know if he could be having some ill effects of that. Keeping on his pitch count tonight. Right now, it's not an issue. Gavin Sheets, the batter, first pitch swinging, chops it through the hole, and that's going to get through the infield, and the run comes home to score, and it's 7-2. They'll go station to station, trailing by 5, but trouble is a-brewing. Medeiros doesn't appear to have that same snap on the pitches that he had the other night. And Tatis is standing up at the plate. Jeremy Hefner going out there to talk as Iglesias gets warm again. Tom? What are you talking about?
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
First pitch on the way. The ball goes to the backstop, and the runner will stay at third.
You're wrong.
But the runner at first goes to second. So now a single would make this a 3-run game. 7-2 your score. Pitch right there, 4-seam fastball, 1-1. You hate to go and get Iglesias, but I'd rather see him in there than just keep playing around here. The 1-1 pitch, swing, smoke towards center, and that ball's going to get all the way to the back wall. Michael Harris misplays it, a terrible defensive play. Both runs will come home to score, and Tatis will make it all the way to third. A high throw, that almost goes to the dugout, and the Braves are spitting the bit. It's 7-4. Harris with a terrible defensive play out there. You do not go for that when you've got the huge lead. He was trying to make the highlight film. It won't show up in the scorebook, but that should have been an error. I don't believe they're going to... No, they don't call it an error, but it should have been an error. It should have been a single with an error, a two-base error. Victor Medeiros, his night is through. He spit the bit. Here comes Iglesias, and we're clinging to a 3-run lead. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country. First pitch from Iglesias is outside the zone. It's 1-0. Runner at third, 1 out, the 1-0. Swing, rifles it foul. 1-1. Eyeglasses now on to try to clean up this mess. 7-4 your score. The Braves had a 7-1 lead. The 1-1 swing belted. High and deep, and she is gone. A 2-run shot. We got a 1-run game. Braves are spitting the bit. It's 7-6, and here we go again. Unbelievable. Just got over the wall, and Manny Machado now the batter. First pitch swinging. Fires the sinker back out of play. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Turns and kicks. Swing. That ball is belted. High and deep. She is gone, but foul. Thankfully, just past the left field pole. Took a left turn at Albuquerque, or we would have been tied. This has shades of... Remember that game that Snicker blew against Arizona? The 0-2 outside wide, 1-2. Started playing with their food. We got a 1-run ball game. And, of course, remember, they got Mason Miller looming in the pen. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Braves are 1 out away from saving their bacon. Good God Almighty. Ty France will represent the tying run. All puns intended here on Braves Country Radio. First pitch swinging. Four-seam fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing pop-up. Down the first baseline, giving chase is Matt Olson. Up against the screen, just ran out of room. It's 0-2. The ball smacked against the screen. About 2 more inches to the right, and the game's over. Or 2 are left, I guess I should say. The 0-2 count. Padres down to their last strike. The pitch on the way. Swing, chopper down the third baseline towards the Padres dugout. Will do it again. Braves have a chance to gain a game on the Phillies, who lost tonight 9-4 to the Dodgers. And they've got Chris Sale on the mound tomorrow. The 0-2 pitch. Change up misses, 1-2. The 1-2. Caught looking, strike 3. Top shelf tequila. Braves win. Braves win. Your Atlanta Braves win. Whiskey for my men. Beer for my horses.
Do you see what you get, loser? Loser! 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 Do you see what you get when you mess with the Warrior?
7 runs, 14 hits. No errors for your Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the San Diego Padres. Whew! Wipe the sweat off your brow. The Braves hold on in a tight one. 7-6. Game ball. For the first time, I think we're going to have a 3-way tie for the game ball. First and foremost, Iggy coming in and slamming the door. Even though he gave up the home run, he got the final outs, and that's all we can ask for. After Weiss and company played with their food, so he gets the save. And then I want to give it to Jarvis and Hicklin as well. Jarvis and Hicklin go 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs, and both of those gentlemen are hitting above 300. So the game ball goes to Iggy, Brewer, and JJ. MVP. We'll give it to Uncle Charlie, chipping in on the fiver. Also, shout out to Edward Spry and Rich 22. And your Atlanta Braves have won 2 of 3 of this series. And we get tomorrow with Chris Sale on the mound. The bullpen's going to be in shambles, but hopefully Chris Sale will just go out and throw a perfect game for us and make it easy. We'll see you tomorrow, noon Eastern, right here on Braves Country Radio. Braves win. Braves win. Your Atlanta Braves win 7-6. And what should have been a snoozer in the ninth, it ends up being a heart stopper.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
It is the American game. That's just what it is. And actually, I can feel like I'm 15 when I'm talking baseball. I'm watching baseball. This is it. It does this. It can do this to any. It brings you back.
Some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Let me Goodbye, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We're back tomorrow with another show. Well, unless we're fired, we'll talk to you then. Goodbye, sweetheart. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Guys and gals, it's time to go. We'll see you on the next show.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
It's closing time, y'all. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have a great one. On your way out, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to tip your favorite bartender. We'll see you. I'm Mac McGee, signing off for Braves Country Radio.